Okay, quick video. Quick, short, sweet. Just watched a video from Film Junkee. You know, because Zack Snyder posted a picture and it was of Darkseid and it says, what does it say again? It says, it cannot be unwrung or something, the bell can't be unwrung. And it put speculation out there that this was a sign or a confirmation of the Snyder Cut, right? Now it's got people hopes. We've just seen Zack Snyder film the plane overhead with the release of Snyder Cut. So it's got people going. Now, if you've subscribed to us or whatnot, now I never ask people to subscribe. I'll leave a comment with them most of the time, or like or dislike. It's up to you guys, okay? I just hope somebody watches it. Anyway, so Zack Snyder's filmed this, and if you have watched my previous films, I have said if Zack Snyder isn't working on it or isn't going to release it, and he must know with all this release, the Snyder Cut, the effects that it has on millions and millions of people. I mean, he's sending presents and gifts to some of the people that got the ball rolling, and it's as if nothing ever comes up or he doesn't come out and say something, then he is going to lose this fan base that have enjoyed his films and then enjoyed, you know, the person and the character that Zack Snyder is. Now, Film Junkee, he comes out and saying in a roundabout way that Zack Snyder doesn't care. He's just putting it out for laughs, and that according to his sources, which according to Film Junkee is above everybody else's sources, they're all sources are saying the different things. They're all saying different things, and one sticking up for the other. So I hate it when they say sources. You know, I like it if they've got a source, then tell us who it is. But no, he comes across as though he's like the man that's saying it as it is, and he doesn't want to put out false hope out there, right? And of course he's got a source that he cannot say too much, and that's the one thing he always says: he can't say too much. Now I've just watched The Post with Meryl Streep and Tom Hanks, you know, and they're fighting for this Vietnam thing when they want to release the true story of America and how really this is why Afghanistan war started, because they really need to make up for a war that they knew they were going to lose. Now you can argue with me on that point as well about Afghanistan and conspiracy theories and everything else, but that's drifting off the point. The fact of the story is that the Post wanted to get the truth out there, and this is a sad case of fact that Warner Brothers, Zack Snyder, Film Junkee, or anybody else that says the word source in any media, then they don't have the balls to come out and actually say who the source is, or actually report the news. This is my problem. Now, these days, of course, the newspapers and the press, they've got a bad name because they're like in their face that somehow reported that they were caused Princess Diana's death or getting too close and in your face and everything else. But back then, what on newspapers, when it had something to do with thousands of lives getting death, yes, print that. But this is just movies we're talking about. There isn't no life or death scenario in this. So what's the harm of telling the truth? What's the harm of telling us who the source is? There's not a big conspiracy theory behind a Snyder Cut or a movie. Somebody shouldn't be fired. Zack Snyder, who's built another studio outside Warner Brothers, shouldn't be scared of coming out and saying there is a Snyder Cut. Instead, all we've got to go on is rumours and so-called YouTubers with so-called sources. So I call out all these people that claim to think they know better than all these people that are hoping and have committed their passion to sticking up for people like Zack Snyder and showing their support and showing some allegiance to that. Reward these people that buy the cinema tickets and everything else, that have defended you, like myself on Facebook and everything else, where all the people have been putting you down and they've been digging out and trying to find the truth of what happened to your movie, and is trying to support and get your artwork out there. So, Zack Snyder, again, like I've made this video before, Zack Snyder, Film Junkee, or any other news media out there, I'm calling you, and I'm calling comic book sources that constantly say, according to our sources. The only person that never said a source was actually the artist that done the drawings for Justice League, and he actually came out and said, I don't say source because I'm there, I know it exists, and this is a guy who worked beside Zack Snyder. So, you're trying to say your source is a lot better than a person that's worked right beside Zack Snyder, that we know that has. I'm calling yous out. Fake.